As traders, our goal is to understand what exactly is the market structure and if there is confirmed key entry point or not. When I'm watching the S&P 500 right now, I can see that everything pretty much played out. All trends played out. So right now, as a trader, what I need to do is I need to remain patient because I don't have an edge in the market and I need to see some confirmed established structure. So you have push above EMA. You can see downtrend played out with the break, push to an extreme. Market is going a little bit sideways. We have a push down, push up, and we're going a little bit sideways. EMA is going flat, bunch of short-term channels. So you can tell that right now, uptrend played out. You have an uptrend working higher, break, push to a new high. So we have break, push to a new high, and we are about to have some pattern established because right now we have a small consolidation established because we have swing up, swing down, swing up, swing down, swing up. So finally, I can see that we have some confirmed structure. EMA is flat for quite a while. We've been going sideways. The bias in this market is neutral. If I'm going to draw key levels for this trend range, which is what I have to do, I want to understand where the extremes of trend range are. This support fits pretty well. This resistance also is fairly decent. And I can see that right now we have push up, which I'm going to draw uptrend, break a new high because we have spike below EMA. So uptrend played out. So how am I going to trade this structure in front of me? Now that I know that we have confirmed trend range, I'm going to use the trend range rules, which means I want to buy low and sell high and fade the breakout. Okay, so because uptrend played out and you have decisive spike back below the EMA, or what I can do, I can draw it a little bit tighter like this. You have spike below EMA. Now we have a lower high confirmation setup. This is the highest high, first them to go long, failure if there's going to be break below this bar right here. This lower high is going to confirm this fell breakout. Okay, they push higher, grab the liquidity, trade it all the way back down. We're below EMA. Decent tail off of these highs, so this is indicating bearish momentum, and this is first decent high probability setup, lower high confirmation setup. Notice it formed right after you broke below the EMA. It's confirming the fell breakout. You're selling high near the resistance, which is exactly what you want to do according to range rules. You want to sell high and you want to buy low. So great high probability setup. You waited for established structure, you follow the trend line rule, and you wait for the high probability pattern. Okay, downtrend played out with the break, push to a new extreme, and now you actually have, so I could triple test, almost multiple tests, bounce here, bounce here, bounce here, bounce here. Technically triple test because this bounce wasn't complete, but it's almost there. And this is a great bullish signal bar, and once again, downtrend played out, you're buying at the bottom. This is counterintuitive, but this is how we have to trade a trend range structure. So this is actually another decent high probability setup. I didn't take this because when I was watching this live, I had slightly wider channel. I wasn't sure if there's a break in new high. I was playing it a little bit like this, so I wasn't really sure. But if you drew a really tight break, push to a new extreme, decent triple test. If you're playing tighter channel with the break, push to a new low, which this is a tight trend range. So just like here, we drew tight channel, break new high, drawing tight channels in such a small range. Makes sense. Prices are working high right now. I'm going to redraw. Uptrend working higher. Okay. We have a break in new high. Tiny break. Now we have a lower high, but it's above EMA. And notice this push up looks quite strong and seamless. We can easily draw just slightly wider channel. Very doable. So because the lower high is still above EMA, that's not good. This lower high pushed below because the break below EMA is a great sign that the sellers are back in the market. Okay. It's okay to sell above EMA in trend ranges, but you need some better structure. The break is so tiny, there can easily be slightly wider channel. For this reason, you cannot sell above EMA. You have felt second entry long, which is actually second entry short, felt second entry long, but still it's quite above EMA. You know, nothing just clear. One leg down, not much room to get the second leg down. It's better to be patient. Okay. And now you can tell how we have broad structure. We have a leg up, broad break, second leg up. This is what I like. When I'm watching this, this is completely negating any wider channel. We're back below EMA, so now because we have such a broad break push to new high, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a lower high confirmation setup again, confirming the full breakout. Now you can see the range is expanding, so I'm gonna draw it a little bit wider. Okay, but we don't have no lower high. You push too far down, so now because you push too far down, you need to get a brand new second entry short. Okay, because you want to catch the lower high when the move is starting, not after the move down already happened. So that's important distinction. New low first entry short. We only had first entry short that ended up working. I was thinking about going long at the bottom, but you can see there's no trade. The market just keeps working lower, no signal bar. And because we're pushing so far down, further from the range, this is where I concluded, okay, there was no bounce off of this key level. Buyers completely abandoned this important key level. You push so far down, this push down was too strong, it looks too clean. Now it looks more like we have actually wider downtrend working lower. We have wider downtrend working lower. I also have potential overshoot. You can see I'm going to connect this swing, anchor it here, fits well. Break out the trend channel line, overshoot, which means we can have stronger pullback in the opposite direction. And if you're not sure whether you want to play this downtrend right here, or if the trend is going to kick in, observe this important key level, okay? This area right here is a key level that acts as a support. If there's going to be breakout retest and the key level is going to hold, then you're thinking new low for this downtrend. If there's going to be breakout and push back above the key level into range and this key level is going to be ignored, then you're thinking back trend range rules. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay, market is correcting. I'm going to redraw the uptrend working higher. You see I have a new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short. I cannot take second entry short because we had overshoot and we have short-term uptrend in play. Now prices are below EMA and I have lower high. And you can tell this is very close. It's not fully there, but visually very close to be breakout, pullback, breakout, retest, strong rejection here. And now we have lower high confirmation setup of the second entry short. Now this lower high closed so strong and so big. I actually like this. If this lower high, let's say, would be half its size and close a little bit further up, I would skip it because it looks like uptrend may need to get new high combined with the overshoot. But because this lower high was so decisive, such a strong bearish bar closing fairly down, this is telling you, okay, sellers are back in the market and the downtrend needs to get new low. And this is great high probability setup. Because after overshoot, we skipped the very first second entry short, but we can take a lower high or double trap because they are confirmation setups. Especially the EMA keeps holding so strongly. Great signal, but you can tell they take one tick higher for the bulls, reverse down, we need new low. Great price action. And we have a break, push to new extreme, downtrend played out. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause looking to go short because downtrend played out, but market keeps going lower. Interesting. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, we're going sideways, Okay, another push down. I drew uptrend like this. You can tell now we have another consolidation established, something like this. EMA is flattening, consistent price swings up and down. There's definitely no bullish reversal. Bullish reversal would be some strong, steep uptrend working higher. You always have broad two legs up, and once again, notice leg, broad break, second leg up. So this is not what reversal looks like. Reversal would be one steep trend working higher, completely retracing all of these highs. So now you have EMA consistent pricing up and down. So we're going to draw another trend range. We traded down into this consolidation. And this was important push below EMA. You have a kind of like a new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long failure. Buyers attempted to test the new high of this channel once, twice, and they fail. Once market tries something twice and it fails, market's going to do the other thing. So now you're thinking back bearish, you're playing the range rules, you're selling high. This was actually decent lower high context wise, but the signal bar is fairly weak. You can tell there's rejection off of this key level. We talked about how broad the structure is. Buyers are struggling to test the new high, push back below EMA. So this lower high would be great. If you have stronger bearish bar, this is very close, but the bullish body is just not ideal. Very close being a decent setup. If you took it, I can see why. Okay, downtrend is working lower. Okay, now I'm going to redraw downtrend like this. Once again, I'm not thinking about fading now because we traded down into this consolidation, another break lower. Okay, we traded down and now we're working lower again. Okay, this was just temporary consolidation. So you want to sell because you trade down into this. Okay, market is working lower. You have another small break, push to new extreme. I don't see no setup. You have a second entry short here, but you're selling right into these lows. We can't really take it. Looking back, I'm going to mark this more aggressive. This is decent enough because the tail is so great. Resistance held, just not the best bar. Okay. Downtrend played out, and now we actually have reversal pattern. because we have a new low, first entry short pullback, second entry short failure. It's above the EMA, it's inside of the channel, all downtrends pretty much played out. Problem is, the signal bar once again not ideal, and it was quite bearish working lower. This is not a strong trend by any means, but you know, we traded down quite significantly. Once again, decent setup, enough reversal pattern because all downtrends played out, push above EMA indicating resumption, and you have a first entry short, second entry short failure. Capture is working higher. Can I get a second entry long? No second entry long. Uptrend played out. I was considering potential spike and a channel pattern because the push looks quite seamless. If I'm considering channel like this, spike and a channel pattern, I cannot just take second entry long. Number one, the downtrend is still in play. Downtrend is still in play, and we pushed below EMA. So EMA didn't hold, and we have downtrend in play. So I need high low above EMA to confirm, okay, we're true bullish and this spike and a channel pattern is valid. And you have no high low because you have terrible bearish bar, you cannot go long by bearish bar, bullish bar didn't trigger, so you have to adjust. There's a break, push to new high. But this is what you do when you're deciding between many channels. Wait for the confirmation setup. Here is a no-brainer because you push below EMA and this looks like one leg down, downtrend is in play. There was no good high or low. But if you're deciding between two channels, always wait for the confirmations. Better to be safe than sorry. I'm gonna redraw. Brand new downtrend. Working lower. Break. Push to a new extreme. Reversal. Working hard. Can I get a second entry long? We're just following these short-term trends. Can I get a second entry long? It's getting way too late. Market is about to close now. This is the overall structure for today. Pretty much no main bias. We started quite sideways, neutral, applying range rules. Then we evolve into downtrend with the break, retest, push phase working lower. Another consolidation. And yeah, pretty much another big trend range towards the close. Big spike down, spike up, spike down, spike up. But there is no good reversal pattern here. No failed second entry short. And no good trade to finish the day with. So few good trades. The first half was fairly easy. Few decent trades the first half. The second half, not that many great easy trades. But overall, decent price action. I hope the video was helpful. I'm going to wrap it up. And I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck with your trading.